New Zealand. Forget what you've heard about New Zealand. Because this isn't just the land of Lord of the Rings or happy sheep. This is a land where people greet you with traditional dances, birds don't fly, and cities come alive with energy at night. Want to know why New Zealand is one of the strangest and most special countries in the world? Follow me until the end of this video. We're going to discover 15 crazy facts about New Zealand that will change your mind about this country forever. If you're looking for a different trip, full of surprises, adventures, and things you've never heard of anywhere else, like, subscribe, and stay with me until the end of the video. You're going to hear things about New Zealand that are hard to believe. Number 1. More sheep than people. New Zealand has about 5 million people, but over 25 million sheep. That's about 5 sheep for every person. Number 2. No land snakes in the wild. Unlike many countries, New Zealand has no native snakes in its wild. Great for the squeamish. Number 3. Birds that don't fly. Like the Kiwi, the country's national symbol, which is a cute little nocturnal bird that can't fly. Number 4. New Zealanders were the first to give women the right to vote. In 1893, New Zealand was the first country in the world to give women the right to vote. Number 5. 4 seasons in one day. In some cities, like Auckland, it can be rainy in the morning, sunny and warm in the afternoon, windy in the evening, and cold again at night. Number 6. The Lord of the Rings movie house. Most of the scenes in this movie were filmed in New Zealand and its locations can still be visited. Number 7. No TV commercials on Christmas and Sundays. On some occasions, TV commercials are banned so that people can rest. Number 8. No nuclear power plants. New Zealand is completely free of nuclear energy, and even nuclear ships are banned from entering its ports. Number 9. Every year, a sheep escape competition. In some villages, they have strange and funny competitions in which you have to escape from a flock of sheep. Number 10. A tree that is a tourist attraction in itself. In the north of New Zealand, the tame mahuta tree is considered one of the most sacred and largest trees in the world. Number 11. Hangi, cooking food underground. The Maori, the indigenous people of New Zealand, cook their food underground using a traditional method called hangi. Number 12. Driving on the left. Like the UK, driving in New Zealand is done on the left, which can be confusing for expats. Number 13. New Zealand Sign Language is the official language of the country. New Zealand has 3 official languages: English, Maori, and Sign Language. Number 14. Over 3,000 lakes. With its stunning nature, New Zealand is a paradise for lovers of lakes, rivers, and boating. Number 15. New Zealanders are some of the happiest people in the world. According to reports, New Zealanders are among the most contented and happy people in the world. If your mind is blown by the wonders of New Zealand like I am, then be sure to leave a like so I know you're enjoying it. And don't forget to subscribe, because together we're going to step into places you've never even dreamed of. Let's move on to the next part. Welcome to the strange, peaceful, and incredible world of New Zealand, where snowy mountains, emerald lakes, rainforests, and modern cities all live side by side in one frame. New Zealand is an island country in the southwest Pacific Ocean. A land with 2 main islands, the North and South, each with its own story. The nature of this country is a combination of dormant volcanoes, green plains, and beaches that make you wonder if this is really on Earth or a lost piece of paradise. With a population of about 5 million people, New Zealand is one of the least densely populated countries in the world. But this small population has caused a special peace to flow in the air. The people of New Zealand, who are called Kiwis, are known for their hospitality and easygoing lifestyle. Here, the culture of the Maori, the original inhabitants of this land, has created a unique blend alongside the culture of European, Asian, and Oceanian immigrants. The country's capital, the beautiful city of Wellington, is an artistic city, full of lovely cafes and streets that make you feel like you're walking in a storybook. But the largest and busiest city is Auckland. A multinational and modern city, with skyscrapers and a harbor that shines like a jewel at night. New Zealand, with a strong and stable economy, depends on the export of dairy products, meat, wine and, of course, tourism. Technology and filmmaking are also growing, especially after films like The Lord of the Rings, which turned the country into one of the most famous film locations in the world. New Zealand is like a vast natural painting. Cities like Queenstown, known as the adventure capital of the world, or national parks like Fiordland with breathtaking nature. The temperate climate, with mild winters and pleasant summers, makes this a great place to live or travel. Well, let's be honest, living in New Zealand may be a dream, but it's not cheap. If you're planning to immigrate or are just curious about how much it costs to live in this lovely country, let me give you a realistic picture. Let's start with the biggest expense, rent. In Auckland or Wellington, if you want to rent a one-bedroom apartment in the city centre, you'll need to set aside between $2,000 New Zealand dollars and $2,500 New Zealand dollars per month. If you move a little further from the centre, this number drops to between $1,500 New Zealand dollars and $2,000 New Zealand dollars. And if you head to smaller cities like Dunedin or Christchurch, you're in luck. You can find a house there for around 1,200 New Zealand dollars to 1,800 New Zealand dollars. Now let's talk about food. If you do your monthly grocery shopping at the supermarket, it'll cost you around 500 New Zealand dollars to 700 New Zealand dollars per person. And if you want to eat out? A simple meal at a regular restaurant costs between $20 and $30, while fast food like McDonald's will set you back around $12 to $15. Public transport is also expensive. Your monthly pass will run you between $150 and $250. If you prefer to drive, petrol is around $3 per liter and a used car starts at around $5,000. Utilities like electricity, gas, water, and internet? You should set aside around $200 to $300 per month. Gym? $50 to $90 per month. Cinema tickets? $18 to $25. And of course, the healthcare system here is subsidized, but if you want private insurance, you'll have to spend $60 to $100 per month. And if you want to live a simple, no-frills life, not too extravagant, not too frugal, a single expat should spend around 3,000 New Zealand dollars to 4,000 New Zealand dollars per month. Now imagine how that number goes up if you want your family to join you. And if you haven't subscribed yet, do it now. The rest of the video is full of cool tips, so stay tuned. The capital of New Zealand is Wellington, a beautiful, cultural, and windy city that has earned itself the nickname the windiest capital in the world. Wellington is home to Parliament, government, and most government offices. But beyond politics, it also has an artistic and creative scene, from art galleries to theater and street music. A laid-back city lifestyle. Despite being the capital, it lacks the hustle and bustle of big cities like Auckland. Cozy cafes, creative restaurants, and alleyways filled with street art give the city a unique vibe. Wellington is famous for its weighted digital film studios, where famous films like The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit were produced. There are also many filming locations around the city. Auckland is the largest and most populous city in New Zealand, although it is not the official capital. It is also known as the City of Sails for its cultural diversity, dynamic economy, and stunning nature. Auckland is located between two beautiful harbors, Waitemata and Manukau. Over 40 dormant volcanoes, beautiful beaches, lush parks, and islands such as Waiheke make it possible to enjoy both city life and nature tourism. Many large companies, startups, IT centers and service industries are located here. Therefore, it is a good destination for immigrants looking for work. The cost of living in Auckland is high, especially for renting a house. But in return, the quality of life, urban amenities, transport system and access to job opportunities are high. In Auckland, you can go to a business meeting in the morning, have a coffee at one of the beach cafes in the afternoon and go boating in the evening. Living in Auckland is a great combination of modern life and nature. Nightlife in New Zealand, especially in big cities like Auckland and Christchurch, is full of cozy bars, energetic clubs, and live music that will tickle your soul. If you're into dancing, there are popular clubs that stay open until the morning. But if you're looking for a more relaxed night out, bars with soft jazz or rock music are a good choice. Interesting fact? The country's nightlife is very safe. Even if you're alone, you'll feel like you're in a safe and friendly environment. If you're looking for a place where nature will take your breath away, put New Zealand on your list. This is a land that looks like it came straight out of a fantasy movie. 1. Fiordland National Park. Imagine misty mountains, waterfalls gushing from cliffs, and lakes whose silence will enchant you. Melford Sound is the star of this region, a legendary fjord that feels like another world when you take a boat ride. 2. Lake Tekapo. Turquoise water with a backdrop of snow-capped mountains and purple lupins. And at night, a sky full of stars, as this is one of the best places in the world to see the galaxies. 3. Queenstown. New Zealand's adventure capital. From bungee jumping to skydiving, from whitewater rafting to amazing cable cars. Anyone who comes here once will find it hard to leave. 4. Rotorua. A strange city with steaming grounds, hot springs, sulfur pools, and of course, living Maori culture. You can watch a haka ceremony up close or sleep in natural baths and relax. 5. Tongariro Alpine Crossing. If you're into hiking and nature, this is one of the best trails in the world. A trail with volcanic landscapes, emerald lakes, and a real sense of adventure. 6. Waitomo Glowworm Caves. Dark caves with ceilings filled with glowworms. A leisurely boat ride through the darkness, with blue lights above you, like a starry sky. 7. Hooka Falls. A turquoise river cascading down cliffs with a force and sound that will leave you in awe. Seeing it up close is like looking at the pure power of nature. And that was a short but amazing trip to the magical land of New Zealand. If you woke up one day and found yourself living in New Zealand, what would be the first thing you would do? Tell me, what would you really do? Comment below, I'm waiting to read it. If you ever decide to pack your bags and explore a new world, New Zealand might be the place you're looking for. If you like this style of videos, subscribe to the channel now. And be sure to check out my other videos, there's another world out there waiting to be discovered.